Yeah, I'm working on my sandals. If I took my socks off, it probably looks all effed up. The process that everybody hates. So I just opened it up. Came with the hardener. I'm gonna put a little bit of hardener on, then I'm gonna start just laying it down. Not worry about it being smooth right now. Just gonna lay it down and smoothing it out afterwards. I'm not trying to get it perfect. Try not to put too much. The more you put on there, the more faster it will dry. So I'd be careful on it. Just put a little drip. While I'm waiting for it to dry, I'm going to go ahead and just take some of the stuff I don't feel like taking apart. Just like this. I'm going to put a plastic cover over all this. Tape up a couple of these. Right now I can feel that it's not dry because it feels rubberish right now, so I don't know how long it's going to take. If it has to take a day, I'm gonna let it sit for a day, and once it's hardened up, I'm gonna start the sanding process. Try to get it down as much as I can. Not perfect, just enough. Starting to sand. It's gonna be a long process. I don't have the sanding machine for this. I'm kind of doing it by hand. When you guys are sanding, guys, make sure you guys wear one of these, because there's small particles that go in the air. You don't want to be breathing it. This is going to be the boring part, so I'm gonna go ahead and just skip through it, because I don't want you guys to be bored with this process. Yeah, I tried to do it by hand. It was taking too long, so you know, back to using the grinder. I used this bit on there. It cleaned it off pretty well. You're trying to get it smooth. It's gonna look something like this, and then you're trying to get it to look like this. Yeah, try to get it smooth. So I'm going to primer next. I just got done pressure washing it. I'm going to let it dry today. We're gonna go out and go have dinner and go bowling. So next I'm going to primer it, wet sand it, get it smoothed, and I'm gonna lay down the paint. It's not perfect. Like I said, I'm not no professional, so it'll do. Yeah, this is what you call being lazy. Yeah, it'll get the job done. I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna spray over these little spots. Then once I spray over those spots, I'm gonna go back, let it dry, and wet sand it to smoothen it out. I'm using this Rustoleum primer from Home Depot. Filler primer, high build formula, feels imperfections. So yeah, it's a lot of imperfections in here, and I know a couple of spots it's gonna look like there's some build up to it. I'm gonna sand it with like a 1000. I'm gonna wet sand it, and it will smoothen it out a little. But yeah, bam. Almost there, guys. Trying to get this done. I'm so over it. Smoothing it out, lay down the paint, call it a day. Next, I'm gonna have on another video, I'm going to be assembling the engine. couple of things to do left. Once it's together, then I'm gonna I want to push it outside and pressure wash it, clean it up, and then try to get the engine inside the car. That way I can start on the wiring, because I have about 2 months left. I would like to get the car running and get it tuned. Don't have to make crazy power, just want it to run correctly. So who knows, we'll see.
Make sure if you win these tickets, you're willing to make the drive, okay? I've got a pair of tickets.
I don't care what any of you guys say. This isn't too bad for a $6 paint job, dude. Look at fresh. I use this, by the way. One full can will cover your whole engine bay. Off camera, I ended up painting the wheel well with bed liner spray. Use this. I don't know why they made the bottle so big. It lasts longer, I guess. It's that Mandingo bottle. But it looks pretty good. I bought this bottle for $20 and there's still a lot in here. I did this one side. It should cover the other side and a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that I'm probably going to paint. Yeah, so I'm going to do the other side. Once I do the other side, then I think it'll be ready to take the engine in. I'm going to go ahead and assemble the engine. I have it on another video that I put the Ferris valve springs in there already. So I got to change out the copper wire to it. Put the head gasket on, put the head on. And once the engine is outside, I'm going to pressure wash it and start doing the wiring. So trying to pick up the pace on the car, but it's kind of hard when you have a lot of stuff you have to take care of. Looking good, looking good. So I think this should be it for this video. I think on the next video I'm going to start that next process. That should be all. I'm trying to fit everything onto one video, so I guess that's it. See you guys on the next video.